Try not to die.
Just because we're weird, smart, and different doesn't mean they can feed us through their meat grinder. Tonight, it stops with us.
You coming or what?
Just remember walking into the set for the first time and just seeing Fred mouthful of spray cheese. Like being like, hi! I think that set the tone.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Obviously, the final girl is something that's existed for a long time. I think that there's a way to kind of empower them and say it's not just happening incidentally that these girls are living.
I think the final girl is such a big thing because it's very empowering to watch. These women often overtake like a man, and that's been terrorizing a community of some kind, and it's like a single woman that does it, and I think it's very empowering and why it's like repeated.
I think women have a different and a special kind of strength and resilience, and I think our movies do such a good job at shining a light on that. I just think it's very powerful to see women specifically overcome and win in the end.
Yeah, kind of flip the narrative,
Yeah,
I think,
exactly.
a little bit.
You did it. We did it.
Our main intention was coming from just a truthful place. We were just focused on our love for each other, and through that our characters were willing to do anything and everything for each other.
Doing the three movies in a row, as like an actor, it gives you so much time to like chart your character's growth. I feel like the 1600s part of the third movie, it like is still part of the growth of Sam and Dina because it's running so parallel.
We spent a lot of time talking about how the girls kind of they love each other, but also they're not there. Like they're not on the same page yet, and kind of that's the journey. They realize that they're better with each other, that they're like the best versions of themselves with each other.
Oh my God. You actually brought cheeseburgers.
It was interesting of how do we make 78 feel different? How do we show different relationships? How do we kind of hint at like love in certain places there, but it's a different type of love. Alice and Cindy are going through a lot. They used to be really close, and we get to see them kind of come together in the same place that we see Dina and Sam, just in a kind of non-sexual way. She had to work through her shit with Alice, and that was a way that she got to that place with Ziggy.
Every time I watch 1978 movie, I cry at the end, like I bawl at the end. It's just so sad to me, you know, how they end up like reaching for each other.
I know, because I have a sister too, and I was like, this hit me somewhere deep.
That's funny, I laugh when I watch that part because I'm like, there's so much blood in this scene, it's insane.
I've never seen a horror film centered around a queer love story.
See a movie where it's not like a platform even. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just the circumstances of these people's lives and we've like dropped in on them.
Shady Side is full of characters and people who normally would have been killed off in the first couple of pages of a horror script traditionally. I love that these movies really do the exact opposite of that. And I think that's so important to see on screen. Not only are our characters diverse in terms of their sexual orientation, but also, you know, from a race standpoint.
Black women are very, very rarely portrayed in horror. So we're kind of doing all of these things that are new to the genre, but very true to kind of the reality of the world. So being able to kind of create this like strong Black woman at the center of the narrative.
These movies just show that you can be the hero of your own story and change the narrative, and you know, you can be the generation that changes that for future generations to come. And I just think that that's so important to break that stereotype and those tropes in our genre specifically.
I'm sorry because of you. Yeah, right. Saved your ass. What? It's true, you were dead without me.